Okay, welcome to the Vent Box Season 2 with Keisha Jackson. Let it out, get it off your chest. Who we talking to?
Tiffany.
Hey, Tiff, what's going on?
Girl, lots going on.
So let's talk about it. What you want to vent about?
Baby mama drama. And I know it sounds crazy coming from a woman.
That's who usually gets the drama, the woman. if you're the new woman, you know what I mean? It depends. Yeah. What's your situation?
I'm the new woman.
Okay.
And the baby mama, I'm not trying to be her buddy, trying to go out to eat with her, none of that. There's kids involved in our situation.
Okay.
And with me staying with her ex, that means that child has to be with me.
Right.
So my thing is, why can't we as people agree to disagree in a certain way? Such as, okay, y'all ain't together no more. Whatever happened, that happened. Now everybody done moved on. Just be cordial. Hey, how you doing? Raise the child right. Don't raise this child to be angry and just don't do that, you know.
So let me ask you something. Is she like talking negatively about you to the child, or like how is it, like what's an example of what's not happening?
Okay, so what's not happening is me trying to connect with this child, me talking to this child. When I first came into this child's life, she wasn't around.
Which was how long ago, if I may say? Like over
5 years.
5 years. Okay, shit. Okay.
And you know, them built a relationship with this child, never trying to make this child say I'm mom or none of that, just parenting, period. Because I have kids of my own. I actually have children older than this child.
Okay.
I think I know what I'm doing.
Okay.
You know, I think I do. I'm a work in progress. I never said I was completed.
Okay.
But just trying to parent and do my part when this child is with me.
Okay.
Well, if I say yes, this child goes back to his mom and then come back. My mama said I ain't got to do, you know. Why are we doing this?
Oh, okay. So basically the child is pitting you against his mother in order to get what they want.
But when I also tried to speak with the mother, she don't want to talk to me. Not, hey, how you doing? Not, hey, you know, me personally, my child's not going to live with anybody that I haven't formally been introduced to.
Absolutely.
Just a simple, hey, how you doing? You know, because
is she under the impression that you're trying to be buddy with her?
I don't know what she's under the impression of. When I tried to speak with her one time, I walked out the house trying to speak, and she politely rolled the window up and pulled off. She will not talk to me.
Okay. So do you feel like, and this is a whole nother situation that I don't want to trigger you, but do you feel like she's bitter because of the breakup that happened between her and Dude? Or do you feel like she's just an asshole? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to put that on.
I think it's a combination of both. I think, excuse my French, but I think the bitch got a combination of both. Okay. I really do.
Okay. So to me, it seems like the man in the middle, well, he's really not in the middle because he ain't been with her in 5 years, but or more.
No, it's actually been longer than that, but yeah.
But the man is the one that has to fix it. Because the kid is too young to fix it. He ain't going to fix it. I don't know how old the kid is, but the kid is a kid. So the kid is not going to be able to fix it because the kid is, you know, there's no question about a kid's loyalty to their parents. So,
and he has lots of loyalty to his mother. He loves his mother. We've had conversations when she was not in the picture. Mm-hmm. He loves his mother. I've never told him not to. You know, I've always tried to speak. I don't, I know a little bit, but not enough. But I never talked down about her. Period.
Perfect. That's perfect. Okay, so it seems like your man, her ex, is gonna have to be the situation, the way that the situation gets resolved. He's gonna have to be the catalyst for that. I mean, it's got to, because you can't make her talk to you.
And I, at first I thought maybe I'm asking for a little too much, just simple, hey, how you doing? I guess because of my previous relationship, every time he finds someone, he introduces. Okay. And I'm quick to say, hey, how you doing?
I don't know what that buzzing is, but you need to stop it. So I don't know if you could end it. I don't know. There was a buzz situation that was happening.
I'm quick. Oh, I got it.
Okay, cool.
I'm quick to just, hey, how you doing? If this one here, you got any problems? If he can't fix it, feel free to call me because we're not going to have no problems.
Okay.
Smooth sailing.
So this was your previous relationship or you're talking about your current relationship?
No, I'm saying with my previous relationship, that's how I handled that. So I'm cool on that end. I want to cool on this end over here.
Of course. So, yeah, he's going to have to be the one to do it because she obviously ain't trying to talk.
They don't have a good relationship. They don't talk at all.
But he can't just sign off though. He can't just log off whether he like her or not, whether he cool with her or not. Like there's a kid involved. So they have to deal with each other. So when it comes to arranging the drop-offs or whatever, there are times that both parents have to be in a situation or one has to at least consent to the other one doing something. So whether it's athletics, because I don't know how old the kid is, but if it's a teenager, is it a teenager or like an adolescent?
Teenager.
Okay. So
we've gone from preteen to almost adult now.
Okay, so in about 10 minutes, she ain't gonna be your damn problem. She ain't gonna be a problem for you no more.
And true enough, in about 10 minutes, she won't. But it has gotten progressively worse. This child mouth, I'd be wanting to punch. Probably.
Yeah. Well, I mean, listen. You say you be wanting to. That's a whole different thing to doing it. Yeah, that's all right. That's all right. We ain't going to court this evening. Because, so do you feel like the mother is saying negative stuff against you to turn the child against you? Or do you feel like over time, he just knows that like, I can get what I want if I do this or if I do that. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, it's always, I don't have to do this. I don't have to do this at my mama's. Okay, that's fine. You're not at your mom.
Right.
You're here.
That's right.
So my rules apply here. Right. So when I put down rules and the dad follows, they say, a phone call's being made and here she come picking him up. Okay.
So dad is going to have to be the catalyst. He's going to have to do it. And he can't sign off or y'all going to have relationship problems.
True.
He can't just say, well, that's on y'all. Y'all deal with it. He can't do that. That's irresponsible. It's irresponsible. Like, you need to sit down and have a conversation with him and say, listen, I'm not trying to be old ex's friend, but, actually, he shouldn't be involved in you and her situation at all. He should be dealing with his son and he should be dealing with his woman in the present. The old stuff really don't have nothing to do with him at all. So he's going to have to get through to his son. This is what the situation is. This has been a situation for 5 years. You're going to have to get with the program, like it or not, because this person is raising you and you're going to have to put some respect on her name, period. Like he's got to do that. He didn't have to get involved with the ex at all, but he's got to handle that situation with you on your behalf with his son.
I mean, that's what I thought I was right. Not that wrong or right, but I really just thought I was.
No, there is a right and there's a wrong. Damn it. Like, that's just what he needs to do. He's going to have to sit his son down and say, listen, and if it's 1 or 2 or 12 times that it takes to get it right, then that's what he needs to do. Like, tirelessly. Like, he's going to have to do it until it's done. That's his responsibility.
Exactly.
That's his responsibility. Okay, so you're just trying to make sure that you're right. Like, not like, oh, you're trying to win. But what I'm saying is that you're trying to make sure you're on the right path.
Yeah, I'm just, I want to keep peace. Because what we don't want is for me to pop off for no reason.
Come on. Pop.
You don't need me to bring out the other side of town.
No, we don't want you to pop off. But yeah, dad needs to take care of that. And he's probably procrastinating and putting it off because, like you said, you're trying to keep the peace. Oftentimes, men's way of trying to keep the peace is just, I'm just going to stay out of that because that's woman stuff. But it's really not really about the women at all. It's about his son, and it's about his woman, not his ex, and his son. And it's much more about his son than it is anything else.
Exactly.
So that's what needs to happen. But oftentimes men pull back, avoid situations because they like, I don't want to get in that. That's their way of keeping peace. They don't like to address things like women do. And, they try to label us as being dramatic.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Also, you get that too. Okay. As being extra, when really the situation is like, you need to step up and step into the situation and help me fix this problem. And I know that, like, in a household, when you have a man and a woman, the man does this stuff, the woman does this stuff. And maybe he's just looking at this stuff like this is just more emotional or more domestic, and that's her territory. But no, he needs to step into the situation because it's going to cause friction between y'all. Are you able to discipline the child?
Oh, I have several times. And that's the very reason why he take his little bad behind back over there.
So what does dad feel? How does he feel about you disciplining the child?
Don't have a problem at all.
Okay.
But it's it's my job. Like, okay, well, you got that. You got that, Tiff. You got it.
Okay. Yeah, no, he can't do that.
No.
He got to do more than that. He got to do more than that.
No, because Tiff finna get her a record.
Yeah.
She's finna have a criminal record.
Yeah. You can't do that. You can't do that. He can't do that. You can't keep operating like that. So dad needs to step up and deal with the child directly. I'm not, who knows? You may know, you may not know, but it's obviously like maybe dad is in the habit of on his way of handling situations is to not.
Yeah.
So sometimes, men just be like, well, let's just let it go away.
I think because the attention has never been brought to it, this situation until I came in, because I'm the extra when I came in and was like, oh my God, Tiff, really? We got to go there?
Okay. But you took it on though.
Yeah, that's way too much. That's a lot. I'm like, no, I'm going to show you a lot in a minute because the disrespect I don't like.
Okay.
I'm from you open your mouth when you're not supposed to, you get backhand.
Yeah. But dad is going to have to not allow him, like if you discipline him and then he want to run back to his mama's house, like that's not okay. Dad is going to have to say, no, you have to sit your ass right here in this situation and respect and deal with the situation as it is. You can't just run away. It seemed to me like the son is mimicking the dad. As I'm talking, this is what's coming to me. Like the son is like, well, his way of dealing is not dealing. So I'm going to go back to my mama house.
Exactly.
So that needs to be, dad need to come on the vent box so I can tell him what he needs. We need to talk to dad because dad need to get he needs to get more involved in the situation. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I appreciate you calling, Tiff, but I need you to keep your cool.
I'm gonna try.
Keep your cool, but you gotta have little conversations with dad. And sometimes men just take a little bit more coercive. It take a little bit. But now I don't know if you've been trying to do this for 5 years. Has it been this bad for 5 years, or did it just kind of gradually build?
So like the first 2.5, 3, almost 2.5. Smooth sailing.
And then all of a sudden.
And then she, decided to drift back in for whatever reason. She's not really parenting. I mean, I hate to say it, but I don't feel like that's parenting. When you show up and you feel like it, your child calling you to say, I don't want to do this, basically. I mean, I don't know the full-fledged conversation, but I realized that when I put down rules and punishment, now all of a sudden you got attitude. Yeah. Within 20 pulling out.
Kids are able to easily pick up like little windows of opportunity to kind of take advantage of this, take advantage of it and get over. And that's just something that all kids did. We did it as well. We just, dad needs to needs to step up into the situation. That's who you got to appeal to. That's who you got to appeal to. As best you can, as best you can, but keep your patience at a level. Because teenagers will take you, baby, with their alien asses. Teenagers will take you there. You cannot go there.
First 48.
Yeah, you can't do that. You can't be there. And I don't want to be watching TV, flipping through the channels and hear and Tiffany, an hour ahead. Hour ahead, Tiffany. So I need you to do your best to resolve the situation, but call me back. I want an update. Because the child is about grown. So like I said, in about 10 minutes, it ain't going to be your problem. I hate to say it, but that's the truth. Of course, you want to be an influence in a child's life, no matter how old the kid is. But but in a few minutes, you're going to be able to back all the way away from the problem and not have to worry about it if you don't want to.
Yeah, but I don't want to be
but
in the
you want to, of course. You want to.
We were doing good. We were really doing good.
Can we get back to where it was? Yeah.
Where it was. Yeah. So we can go forward and make it better. And
sometimes it's just that teenager shit too, though. Like I said, they aliens, and when they get that puberty kicks in, shit be ping ponging all over the place. And but you know that because you said you got kids. You got kids of your own. So you kind of already know. You just gonna have to kind of be fluid with it and kind of float with it. But dad is the key to peace. And that's what you need to talk to dad about.
Okay.
Can I have my peace? Can you help me get some peace? That's what you need to say to dad.
Before I be on the first 48.
Before I be seeing and Tiffany. Yeah, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. Okay?
Okay.
Thank you for calling, Tiff.
Thank you, Keisha.
Appreciate you, girl. Talk to you soon. Hopefully everything will be better next time.
Yes, it will be.
All right. Take care.